everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through every activity that is inside the IntelliKit box. In my previous video, I had unboxed IntelliKit and we had a sneak peek of all the contents of the kit. Today, I'm going to show you each and every activity that is inside the kit, and also going to share if my kid really enjoyed doing these activities. Did these activities engage her? Did she have fun doing these activities? We're going to check it out. If you haven't watched my previous video, just go back and watch the video. For now, let's get started, guys. And also, I'm going to be letting you know if I recommend IntelliKit and what are the things that I liked about the kit, I didn't like about the kit at the end of the video. So stay tuned, guys. Let's get started. This is an amusement park activity and here's a manual. You need to make your child flip the pages on either side of the book so that the rides match. Also, there are different cutouts that is given, so you need to match the right cutout also here and slit them in the green color base that my daughter is having and place it on the board. So if you look at it, the adhesive is very poor here and after multiple usage it was damaged. One other thing was that the base wasn't strong and it kept falling all the time. And it was very difficult to slit the cutout into the base. The next activity is complete the plate. Here we have a food cart and reference food cards. There is also a manual with instructions. Here is a plate with missing shapes and there are different food tokens. So you can ask your child to sort the food tokens based on the shape. And depending on the missing food and on the reference cards, you can ask your kid to place the food tokens and insert them on the missing shapes. This is one of the activities that my kid loved the most. So she kept on playing this activity for the whole day. And she also learned a lot of food names like pizza, donut, kiwi and so on. Again, you can notice the adhesive is poor here. The next activity is sorting plants. Here we have different flowers and flower pots of different colors and a garden space where you can place these flower pots. So what we need to do is to slit the flowers with respective colored pots and place them on the garden space. So you can see my kid doing it. This was again a very interesting activity and she loved doing it. Here again you can notice that the adhesive has come off and I had to stick it again. So this happened on the very first usage. Everywhere in all the flower pots. The next one was painting activity. So you can see the excitement on her face. This is the first time she's doing something with paint. I had only given her crayons and color pencils. So here we have stencils of different shapes, a paper plate, velcro and color bottles. You need to tie the stencil around the wrist and you can ask your child to paint on it. The stencil wasn't great and the shape didn't come out perfectly. So we tried it on the paper. It wasn't great either. So we kept on just painting with our hands and brushes on the paper randomly. This was something that we finally made. This is a shopping cart activity. We've been given shopping cart cards and toy tokens. It needs 2 players. Initially we need to place all the shopping cart cards and the toy tokens face down. And one player needs to open a card randomly and a toy token. If the toy token is present on the card, you can place it on the card and the next player gets a chance to play. Similarly, each player plays and fills in the cart. You can also keep all the cards open and ask your kid to pick toy tokens and place it on appropriate places. The next one is a storybook, A Day Out with Mama. This is a story of a mama elephant who takes her kids on a day out. My kid is not very fond of storybooks. The next is a set of flashcards. These flashcards were not very attractive, and my kid didn't show much interest on them. And at the back of every card there is a piece of information of the picture on the other side. The next is set of activity sheets, as you can see, like coloring, match the following, sticker activity, and so on. So it just took an hour for an activity to be completed, and 8 activities were done in less than 6 or 7 days time. So if you ask me, I haven't used the happy tracker or the learning calendar here. Hi again. I think now you know what the activities I really like. If you ask me what I like about Intellikit, every activity is very colorful. Okay, and there's a surprise element attached to it. So whenever my kid unwrapped the cover, she was overly thrilled and excited to see what is inside the cover. So that was one thing that I really liked about it. And about 3 to 4 activities did really engage her. Okay, so these were the things that I really like about Intellikit. What I didn't like is that the adhesive was very weak. I really had to go back and keep sticking the paper with the cutout each time, and to make it strong and for her to use it. So that was one thing that I really didn't like about it. And one other thing was that there were only like 4 activities that were like real paper based cardboard activities. The other things were a storybook and activity sheets, and one was flashcards. So yeah, like only 5 of them were real activities. So if you ask me if I really recommend Intellikit, I would say for 1000 rupees it's not worth it. Yes, it's not worth it, because only 3-4 activities were really engaging, and it is all cardboard based. And the life of these activities are very short, is what I felt. So if there is any offer that's coming out, you need to check out, and you can buy for a single month and try it out, is what I feel. So that's pretty much I've got to say. So let's meet in another video. Yeah, bye.